This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Alright guys, it's that time again, starting to ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. JFW Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
On the top of the food chain, Apex.
We can't do it without him.
He literally has 90% of the show.
It's all him.
Hurdle.
Not at all, brother.
Oh my god.
Not at all, brother. I'm sorry, you did not
Fucking
come
A.
I know.
You wanna
Okay, how about,
try that one again?
And it was on me.
Oh.
So, on the Wi-Fi thing, it says I got a strong signal, but somehow there was a lock on it.
The fuck?
There was like a lock symbol right on top of it. It's gone now.
Yeah, that was funny. I didn't realize you were muted, like you were frozen. So I just awkwardly said who I was. Oh, this is not the rhythm we do.
Lucky for me, I can just switch to my phone. So
you good now? Are we good?
I think we're good. Hopefully,
We can restart that now.
Okay. Why? Okay, here we go.
Great week.
Alright guys, it's that time again, stepping in with the greatest faction in podcast history. JFW Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
and I am the faction slayer, Nubby, the amazing turtle.
And I am the top of the food chain, Apex.
I wish you all could have joined us throughout this journey of trying to make this show exist, because this whole week has been hell when it came to signals and everything. And I'm not going to lie, you may not even hear this because it could happen again.
It
But
We could be just talking to ourselves right now.
it could be very well, yeah. So, but we're going to, at least I'm going to. You guys know, I'm going to pray that this works out well.
Yeah.
We do have a bunch of shows from this past weekend we got to cover. We got a few shows coming up this weekend that we also have to get some match cards for. As always, Nubby always has the bulk of the work. So, Nubby, I'm going to leave it up to you to decide where you want to begin as far as results from last weekend. And I guess, obviously, we're going to have SCW we got to talk about from last weekend as well. No, Pax will cover that one. But as far as the other 2, 4, 5 shows, what you got?
All right, so since I have freelance right in front of me, we're just going to go right into it. And, of course, Apex is walking away.
Everything's working on and he just leaves. Okay,
yeah.
You guys seem to got it. I'm going to go do some fucking burpees.
Yeah, right. Go sell some protein.
I'm gonna go snort some pre-workout.
All right, so we had the Legacy Championship, or I should say number one contender Legacy Championship tournament tag team thing. Random wrestlers put together to face each other, and the winners of each match will go into a battle royal. So, Saban Gage and Darius Luttrell defeated Angel Escalara and Blair Onyx. Sorry, Travis. Blair lost. It's a travesty, I know.
Listen, you can't win them all, but she's still winner in my heart. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Antonio Edsley and Robbie Reeves defeated Stone Ambrose and Celeste. Chico Suave and Alfredo El Bitter defeated RJ Sawa and Sean Galway. Trent Wrigley and Davina Thorne defeated Trevor Outlaw and Kylie Ray. Shazza McKenzie and Laney Luck defeated Matt Nixon GPA. And I see you guys are moving, so we're in good shape so far. All right. So we got Alfonso Gonzalez defeating Eye Candy Elliott. And then for the Legacy Championship, we had Coda Hernandez defeating Sandra Moon. Now we are in the Battle Royal. Chico Suave did win, so he will be number one contender for the Legacy Championship. It will be Chico Suave versus Coda Hernandez next month. Side note, Laney Luck did not compete in the Battle Royal due to an injury.
Did they specify what kind? I don't know which one.
No, don't know what kind of injury. Don't know when she sustained it. If I were to guess, and if it happened backstage, there's only one person involved, and that's Eye Candy Elliott. But we don't know for sure. It is on IWTV Live, so you can go ahead and check that out and see for yourselves. I don't know if it's out yet, but it will be. If it's not yet. You know what I mean. All right. Ultimate Combat Gauntlet took place. The only thing I have for that right now is Kenneth Sutra retained the heavyweight title and has joined forces with By the Book. It's crazy, isn't it?
Crazy. By the book.
All right. We are going to go up. So let's go with A Day for Priest.
I like it.
There we go.
All right. Over $6,000 was raised for this event. Holy shit. I could use $6,000 right now. But that's just me being petty.
I could buy a new modem.
I don't know what kind of modem you're buying, but yeah, you definitely could get
for $6,000 one that fucking works. I'll tell you that much.
You might get a server room for that price. Jesus.
Yeah, right. Well, shit, $6,000. We can have our own studio.
God, I wish.
There we go.
I got to win that lotto. Got to win that lotto. Freaknet Studios will become a thing.
Yep.
I'll whenever I win the lottery and I turn Freaknet Studios into an actual studio, I'll put it in a populated area. That way, Apex Nutrition can have a storefront.
Ah, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That would be
it won't be in Shorewood though, because fuck that. I'm not. It's gonna be close to where I live because it'll be convenient for me.
That's fine. We can expand. We can expand.
Yeah. I know who can hold the sign outside. Kyle, he can do it.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Give him one of those suits.
He got the thing. Does he know how to do all that? I don't know how to do that.
He probably doesn't, but it'll be funny anyway because it's Kyle.
You remember the episode of The Office where Jim was trying to do it and he can't really do anything, but then the guy down the street's like doing, yeah, I'm that guy. Like Jim, just no, I'm good. I can do.
You talking about like Kyle, like actual Kyle?
Yeah.
The behind the robot, the fourth most important person on Jedi Talk.
I say he's more down the line, maybe the 7th or 8th.
The chair that the pink pants guy fucking sits in is fucking higher up than him.
Yeah. He did a little commercial, if you will, on Instagram about tomorrow's live episode on YouTube for Jedi Talk, and it made me not want to watch it just because he was talking. Because anything he says is what's the word he says? Irrelevant? No, he doesn't say that. That's too nice of a word for him.
I'll tell you right now, though, if he was a character on fucking Star Wars, he'd be kicked off that fucking Enterprise.
All right, so we had the Battle Royal. Chandler
Awesome,
McClure. Yeah. Chandler McClure did win this Battle Royal. Side note, Jordan Cross, who was also in it, he did a little tribute to Eric Priest by wearing Calvin Klein underwear as gear. Because Eric Priest was the underwear model.
Okay, I like the correlation there. It makes sense.
And then also Nick Hedford was in the Battle Royal, but he was quickly eliminated. So, which, you know, he is a Hedford after all.
Yeah, that's the dad of that shit bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that produces a shit bag like that deserves to be eliminated quick.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of shit bags, I heard fucking Flat Top visit Apex in the hospital when he was recovering. I assume to get his fucking shit bag replaced.
I mean, I don't know why exactly it was there, but he definitely came to visit. So
I'm assuming that he was already making the stop over there because he's all like, I'm old, it depends. Well, let's get you a fucking shit bag. And he's like, yeah, that works. And that's assuming why he never fucking gets up and does anything at SCW is because he's filling the bag.
So we had the scramble match. Now it was scheduled to be 5 people, but there was a 6th member, and it ended up being Robert Ego Anthony.
It was unadvertised.
Unadvertised, and he was a surprise. He didn't win though, because Jordan Cross won.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at least James Creed didn't win, so it didn't matter who.
You know what? That's any day that you hear that James Creed loses is a good day for us.
Yeah, because he's a loser.
He'll tell you otherwise. He wield 2 belts.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy.
Shut up.
He a bitch.
Oh.
Mason Beck defeated Vic Capri. Silas Young defeated Jason Dukes. Hardcore Impact won the tag team Gauntlet. Bryce Benjamin, Mike Flannery, Mike Matthews, and Chandler McClure won the 8-man tag. And Mustafa Ali defeated yo boy Mason Perks. Okay. And that it was a day for Priest.
Sounds like a successful show. It's one of the highest fundraising type shows I've heard of on the indies.
Yeah.
Like I believe that's truly awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, they sold out the building and everything. $6,000. Woo!
That's crazy. That's awesome. Because you usually hear like a couple hundred, which is so good. Something raising money for somebody is always, whatever you can get is good. But to have that number, that had to be far past expectation.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go into IWA Productions, which presented Red, White, and Bruised. All right, Harrison Cruz defeated Beast Zilla. Then the IWA Productions champion Sid Holland came out to thank the fans, vowed to defend the championship against any deserving challenger, and asked Chris Bean to come out. Chris Bean came out, and Sid said he feels Bean deserves a title shot, but former heavyweight champion Chris Thomas interrupted and demanded he be the first in line. After a brief interaction, the main event was set for the night, and Chris Thomas challenging Sid Holland for the heavyweight title. TJ Kellis defeated Nubby Kai and the Sound Guy in a triple threat match. Chris Cutler defeated Kato with the PYT's help. The Great Heathen Army defeated the Gospel of Damnation in a 6-man tag team match. IWA Productions light heavyweight champion Jerry Morgan had an open challenge for his title. Robert the Great answered the challenge. Jerry Morgan retained, going over via the sharpshooter. A-Boy and his monster defeated the Boys by disqualification after the Boys' use of a steel chair. What a bunch of dicks. Ricky Cruz defeated Tobias Storm. PYT were taken care of by Kato and Dexter Roswell, who, along with Ricky Cruz, have aligned with Chris Bean to rid IWA Productions of PYT once and for all. Then we have Sid Holland and Chris Thomas for the heavyweight title. Unfortunately, they fought to a double countout. Thomas, wanted another title shot, but was told he would have to earn it. Next month, he will face Chase Stevens, and if he is victorious, he will get another title shot. IWA Productions will return August 30th with a Night of Honor, which includes the IWA Productions Hall of Fame. And the inductees this year are the Monster Scar, Pretty Boy Floyd, and the late Road Warrior Animal. And that was IWA Productions, Red, White, and Bruised. And that is all the results I have.
Nice.
Yay, Apex gets to do something.
Yeah, I actually do work around here every now and then.
Not in July.
No, July was a quiet month for me, apparently.
Not month of July. I mean, you could have had more if Flat Top would have gave you, I don't know, fucking match cards to the first SCW show, but yeah,
Yeah, if somebody we would have been able to talk a little bit more because they released the
Not
next
right.
day. But we did.
Hey, at least he showed up to the hospital for you for some fucking reason.
I mean, he just wanted to look out for his top talent. What can I say?
Why was Creed there?
No, thank God. That he probably was put in the hospital at that point.
Ooh, it's possible.
So, all right. This past Saturday at Clifton, I'm going to call it the Community Center, Community Center. It's across from where we had Clifton Days last month, because we're almost in. I'm going to call it last month. We're in August.
Or just say a couple weeks ago.
We're
a couple weeks ago, whatever. We had
July.
Clifton Days. We were outside Clifton. Now we're in the Community Center, and we had Star Spangled Beatdown. Probably one of my favorites. Travis, you gave me some good matches at Star Spangled Beatdown. You gave me the match with Jordan last year, or 2 years ago now at this point. Shoot, I've been around for a while. Where I finally got to beat the hell out of the guy that was the reason why I showed up at SCW. So thank you for that.
Wait, I gave you a match? I didn't give you a match. I gave you a match?
You were part of that, part of the reason why I got that match. And then you gave me a match against a returning Logan Steele, who literally threw me around for 8 minutes. Learned size does matter in wrestling that day.
But did you die?
No, I didn't. I did steal a victory. He is not expecting that. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
But
he's holding gold in SCW now, right?
He is, and I'm going to go over how the hell that came to be.
That's right.
Really crazy. But let's start with High Voltage, which I know for a fact this time you had your hands in at least 2/3 of these matches. At least 2/3. Starting the night off, we had the new kingpin of SCW, Chris Freiberg, versus a Wrestle League debuting Julian Mavencourt. Unfortunately, Freiberg comes up with the victory.
Yeah.
In the second match of the evening, we saw the Calabunga crew, JFW's own Turtle and Sean Danger, versus a unlikely team of Johnny Chaos and Tommy Gunn.
Why unlikely?
I don't know why anyone's partnering with Tommy Gunn.
Why not? Tommy's just as good as any of them.
If that's what you tell yourself at night.
No, that's just what I see based on the people that are fucking going out there and phoning it in.
Well, I trust your judgment. That's why you're the general manager and I'm just talent. So
yeah. Well, yeah, let me ask you a question here, Pex.
Yes.
Would you rather team with Tommy or not get booked that night?
That is a very good question, actually, and I would definitely just team with Tommy.
Right.
But at the end of the day, no offense to our Calabunga crew, if I would have teamed with Tommy, we would have probably won that match. Because the Calabunga crew beat the hell out of Johnny Chaos and Tommy Gunn, rightfully so, because they are a real tag team who know how to work together. Now, when this show comes out...
Hold on. In their defense, a lot of tags in and out between Tommy and Johnny.
They did get themselves in and out quite a bit to keep themselves fresh.
The temperature in that building was atrocious. So they were wise enough.
We were suffering. Like
I couldn't. It was miserable.
I think I went home that night and was sick because of the amount of.
When the shittiest person in the business gets cheered by the fans, who, after he says that this place sucks because there's no air conditioning, that's how you know your building has a fucking problem.
Yes, agreed. I do recommend anybody, especially you should always watch these matches when they come out to listen to mine and Travis's commentary. As I had questions on Sean Danger's mental cognition going into this match, and I can tell you one thing: for how much he drinks out of that canteen, he definitely impressed me and showed me some stuff that night. So, Turtle, you have yourself a very interesting tag team partner, which I wonder, can he wrestle sober, or is this like one of those things where he is far better drinking out of that canteen?
Maybe one day we'll find out. I
love what's going on, so I don't need it to be anytime soon, but I definitely have that question in mind that if he ever didn't have that canteen, is it like Popeye not having his spinach kind of thing, you know?
It's something like that.
Okay.
But you know what was hot besides the building?
Ooh, what?
The hot blonde in the bleachers singing my song.
Oh, they're talking about Creed's fiance. Or Johnny's fiance.
So everyone else's women is hot. Got it. All right.
Basically anyone who's fucking taken.
Yeah, it's usually the case nowadays. Yeah. But yes, Turtle.
Listen, here's the one thing I'll tell you though. They're fucking dating people that'll just fuck up anyways, so I'll wait.
Man's just biding his time. Jeez. All right. I mean, fair enough.
I've been in life long enough to realize that fucking people fuck shit up, and
100%.
Then somebody needs to come talk to somebody, and I am a good listener. So
cool. All right. Well, the Cowabunga crew did beat Chaos and Tommy Gunn, so congratulations to you guys, and kudos to the girl in the bleachers who knows good taste in music, because Turtle's music is probably one of my favorites. Almost walked out to it in an MMA fight, so definitely love that song. The main event of High Voltage was not made by our general manager. They pretty much made this themselves, as the Night Reaper had a non-title match with Dallas Calloway, hometown boy, the new golden boy of SCW, to pair against James Creed in golden boy status. But Calloway did come up with the victory, not in a way we expected, as the Night Reaper got himself disqualified. Calloway now gets an opportunity at the High Voltage title to be determined by General Manager Travis T and President Flat Top if it's going to be a main card match or High Voltage match at WrestleTopia.
Oh, hold on. That's already decided.
Oh, what is it then? Is it a main card match?
It'll definitely be a main card. When it comes to WrestleTopia, the High Voltage title is always defended on the main card.
That makes sense.
That was an
agreement.
Wasn't
when I won it.
That was an agreement. Wait, hon, you didn't defend on the main card?
He did not. He defended.
No.
Who was the president? Terry?
No, Flat Top was last year.
You should have talked to Flat Top then. That was my understanding from the very beginning. I don't remember. My memory's shit. So I do apologize if you're on High Voltage. But granted, High Voltage is better than the main card anyways. You should have been on the fucking main card. That was always the agreement when High Voltage moved from the school to the show. So
that WrestleTopia has the
WrestleTopia gets the High Voltage title match. Yeah,
makes sense. And then there's more opportunity for.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Was WrestleTopia? That wasn't the Gauntlet match, right?
No, that was in January.
Did you win the title of High Voltage at WrestleTopia?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, that's when he won it.
What the fuck you matter then? Would you rather win on the fucking main card than my show? Asshole. You're ungrateful.
I'm just saying it.
You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful.
It's on the main show at this year's WrestleTopia.
You asshole. I think it was last year.
No, it wasn't. I was the one that won it last year.
No, you won it 2 years ago.
No.
What year is this?
Wait. What year is this?
No, you won it last year, 2020.
I don't.
No, holy crap! No, it was 2020.
Yeah.
Because Chaos had it
Chaos won last.
year's Wrestle
Oh,
Hogan.
yeah, Chaos. Well, yeah, something.
Turtle, it's been 2 years already.
Been 2 years, bro. Yeah.
Shit. Well, still, it was on the high
You were,
voltage.
yes, you were on high voltage show. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. That was Terry, not me. Terry was president then. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, I guess I must have slipped that. I should have definitely fought for that more. Yeah, it's on my mind. I'm sorry. But hey, you know what? You became champion on my show, and that's what matters.
Truth.
Fair.
Don't be an asshole.
Truth. You know who
Fair.
has not been champion?
Who's that?
Me.
Hey, I will give you a title shot, but fucking the main card, fucking presidents don't want me to fucking use you on my shit.
Yeah, well, we've had that conversation.
And then you got hurt for fucking 9 months. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I died. I'm sorry. There was a lot of problems. That threw a lot of wrenches in a lot of things.
Would you like Dallas's opportunity, WrestleTopia, instead of him? I'll do it.
I feel like I've earned it more. No offense to him.
I'll take it. You want it? Just let me know. I'll take it away from him. I don't give a shit.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, his little mouthy father wants to come up to me and starts, fucking me mugging me and fucking shit as he fucking like looks at me and fucking breathing through his mouth and shit and fucking coming at me and everything like, heard you talking shit. I'm like,
you saw the video.
Settle down, yeah. Like, I'm sorry that I'm honest. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Stupid. Yeah.
Wow.
But no. Yes, the high voltage title will be defended on WrestleTopia's main card. I guess Daly and Reaper are gonna have it. I guess I'll keep my word on it and everything, but at the same time, it's just like I'm still not happy with the fact that they decided to dictate their own shit. Just not a big fan of that. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't like it when fucking Tommy did it. Didn't like it when you tried to do it. Didn't like it when fucking Johnny's little brother tried to fucking do it. It's like, don't tell me what to fucking do.
I will say this before I get to the main card.
Yeah.
That I did it at the show, and I'm gonna do it right now on the pod.
Yeah.
I apologize for pointing at you or giving any gestures to you while I was in the ring and you were at commentary.
It's the stupidest fucking thing anyone can do.
Because this past Saturday, 4 freaking different wrestlers were taunting me, pointing at me, doing whatever. I don't know what was in the freaking air. Maybe it was because it was my birthday. I don't freaking know. But I was getting annoyed. And that was one night. Different superstars, different people, myself multiple times. I apologize. I will not be doing that again. We will have conversations.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
But I'm going to get to Star Spangled Beatdown now. The main card of the show did start out with our crybaby champion, James Creed, coming out, bitching and complaining that it's his 1 year. He's not have a match. He's not being celebrated. Nobody freaking cares. So he put out an open challenge to anyone that wanted to come out. And who comes out to challenge him? Dallas Calloway. So the now green new blood in our business, the old golden boy with the new golden boy, then had an impromptu match for the heavyweight title, which shocked me because Dallas Calloway actually brought it to Creed. And we talked about the disadvantage that Calloway is because Creed is actually one of the trainers at SCW's Performance Center. So he has a distinct advantage over anybody of us that come from that center to then challenge him for his title because he knows a lot of our weaknesses. He knows what we're good at. Now, that is where I feel that I have the advantage over because I know the same thing. I've studied him just like he's studied us, just like he's taught us. I know what he's taught myself. So I feel like I have an advantage over him. He thinks he has an advantage over all of us, blah, blah, blah. Calloway, though, unfortunately, didn't win the title because James Creed pulled his best Randy Orton impression and smacked the referee right in the face, causing a disqualification. As Creed went to the back, proud of himself, like he always is, President Flattop got up and told him to come back out there and made another match of James Creed versus Dallas Calloway for the main event of Star Spangled Beatdown. So, a second opportunity to win the heavyweight title in the same night. Cool. Match number 2 was a debuting Jay Thunder, who isn't he technically part of the Cowabunga crew in a way, like an honorary member or something, Turtle?
Something
I don't
he
know.
was part of Turtle Thunder at one point.
Turtle Thunder. Okay, I actually really like that name. That's kind of cool. But he took on Johnny
Now
Chaos.
that Danger's in there, you call it Drunken Turtle Thunder.
Oh, we got to make this happen. Jay Thunder, though, proved to be too much for the power and athleticism of a Johnny Chaos. He does get the victory. I think the biggest issue for Johnny was he was trying to outpower a man of Jay's size, and it just wasn't going to be there. You have to adapt to what you have in front of you. And I feel like he just didn't do it in this match. So Jay Thunder does get the victory in his SCW debut. Hope to see him a lot more at SCW now. Match number 2 was supposed to be the Kingpin, Warren C. Freiberg III versus Sean Danger in a singles competition. And I say that because things changed. Turtle accompanied his partner out to the ring, and Warren Freiberg had a proposition to change the match to a tag team match. And Turtle was so nice enough to point out that there was nobody else with punitive damages there. It was the Cowabunga crew and Freiberg, so are we going to have a handicap match? Well, Freiberg apparently thought ahead. He has a new client that was brought apart, and Turtle, you're very familiar with him, and I know you don't like him. I've seen him a few times myself, but he brought in Chris Miller. That's some new muscle to that group. And I feel like that actually legitimized punitive damages a little bit more now when you add a guy at the size and power of the governor and Chris Miller to this with the Sheik's money. All right, well, the match began. Honestly, I thought it was pretty balanced and well put together for a little while, and then there was a slight distraction, and Warren C. Freiberg and Miller cheated and won and got the victory. So, sorry, Turtle, on that one. You guys went 500 for the night, though, so at least you guys did that.
Yeah.
If it was Nuke math, like, hey man, at least you went 2 for 3.
What, 2 for 3?
He fucking went on. I think it was a Power Hour, and or no, it was a Love and Intoxicated podcast, and they had fucking Nuke on for some god knows why. Probably just fucking they needed to fucking fill the slot, and just like Pac's mother, and
what?
Right. Well, I just gotta throw it in from time to time. Sup, Mrs. Pax. She watches the show. I'm fine with it. She's cool with it too. Yeah. He goes on there and they're talking about the odds of winning shit or whatever, and then they start talking about baseball, and then Nuke goes on there and yeah. So if they go in there and they I mean it's kind of like baseball where they go out there and you swing about 10 times and I know you only get like 7 hits or anything. It's like you're batting 600.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, go out there and make a tag team match, and I don't know who's gonna get this briefcase or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow my authority and swing my dick around because I can't do things like that now that I've been handed an opportunity to be a boss instead of earning it.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Because also he was one of those fucking dudes who fucking just fucking stared at me.
Mike.
What?
You're so far away right now.
Am I?
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to nuke it, but
What do you mean far away? I'm like, it's like right here to me.
You sound like you're from a distance. Like I'm watching you right now, and you sound so far compared to how we started the show.
It's probably because I yelled into the mic.
That's a little better now. There we go. I don't know what the hell just happened. Maybe just sound adjusted.
Oh yeah, it was probably because I yelled into the microphone. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
so-
I gotta adjust. Because Zoom wants to dictate how things work. It's like the other day I tried to. Well, not the other day. That's a lie. Monday when the first fuck up, and I was mocking Star Wars because it's dog shit. I tried to play the stupid pomp and circumstance type of Star Wars song, whatever the fuck it's called, Death March, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
It wouldn't play it. It wouldn't. The fucking Zoom won't play that shit. It's like when I tried. I think it was last week.
Right?
No, like remember last week when I was trying to play the promo video or whatever, the promo.
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
It wouldn't play through because like Zoom just assumes like you're trying to play music, so it wants to alter the settings or something. I was like, no, I just want to play my phone through the fucking microphone for 2 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking
See, that's the problem with technology, man. It's gonna dictate how shit works. Fuck you. It's like if I want to fucking now I know that if I ever want to fucking just randomly come out with fucking shell shock on the microphone and fucking like during the show like I used to, I can't do it because Zoom's gonna be like like fucking Newman from fucking Jurassic Park. Fuck you. It's not a stupid movie.
No, I'm not taking the bait.
If you ever in your world think to yourself, how can I make the stupidest fucking movie in the world? You have two options.
Please.
Space, dinosaurs.
God damn it, stop it.
Pick one of those and you'll be like, I want to make a movie that's similar to Punch Drunk Love or Geely. I want to be on Punch Drunk Level Love or Punch Drunk Love level. How do I make a movie that's comparable to Geely? Oh, I know. I'll do it either fucking space or dinosaurs.
I'm not taking this bait this week on this show.
Because I'm not wrong.
No, because Jurassic Park's my most viewed movie in a movie theater in history at 15.
Your most viewed movie? Like you want to go watch Jurassic Park over and over and
that
over?
Was the only reason I would stay good for my parents as a kid was my mom would have to take me to Jurassic Park at least once a week.
You know what you could have done in order to stay good for your parents when you were a kid? Be properly raised.
Yeah, it would have been smart.
I don't know your parents. I'm sure they're lovely fucking people.
But I will continue on.
Unlike Dallas's fucking father who, I was like, I want to fucking do some shit. I don't know why I'm making a Nuke voice while mocking fucking Dally's dad. But I don't I don't fucking know. Anyways, long story short, Nuke doesn't fucking know math.
Okay, that makes sense now. All right.
And he also swings his dick around because he now has the authority to do so. Just like every single fucking manager, president, general manager, commissioner there is in the fucking business, except for me.
Match 3 at Star Spangled Beatdown was the Genesis Championship on the line. Eric Schultz faces a returning Mike Strong. Honestly, I love the match. It was very high impact, very high energy. At the end of the match, though, Eric Schultz gets the roll-up and surprise Mike Strong and gets the victory still. So it was great that he holds on to the championship a little bit longer. Match 4 was going to be Terry Allen versus Logan Steele with ref Tommy as the referee for this one. Now, the reason why I have to stress that is because if you have not been paying attention, Tommy has been kind of aligning himself with former Brotherhood members. Like you've seen
a little bit longer now.
Snake
at
at ringside with Terry. Are you kidding? Can I, like, I sit quietly for you.
My show. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
You're bitching that I don't work, and when I'm working, you're not letting me do it.
We're not having computer issues. just now we're back.
Now we're back.
Yeah.
So this was the second time Logan Steele and Terry Allen have gone in a match. First time was back in April. I missed it. Watched the second time.
I'm sorry. Second time they've wrestled. Fourth time it was booked.
That's what I was kind of going at.
Yeah.
Second time they wrestled, but this is the fourth time. They've tried 4 times to make this match happen for number 2.
Yeah.
So,
they're the only one that didn't get the fucking hint when like, oh wait, we're taking a break. Cool. And it was like, hey, still book us, but we got to take the fucking break.
The match ended in a no contest, so there is no winner. There pretty much was a lot of pulling apart, a lot of fighting. Tommy eventually did his job, but it looked like he was aligned more with the Brotherhood than he was just being an impartial referee.
Yeah. Now the question is it because of his relationship with his daddy Terry or his hatred for Logan Steele? Because if you remember, I think it was Tommy's second match in this business.
Oh,
Logan fucked him up.
Like destroyed him, yes.
Yeah, I think it was at the Majestic.
Yeah, just literally just power slammed the shit out of him. Yes, it was cool.
Yeah. And I think we talked about in commentary too, Snake came out as a backup tag team partner for,
out of nowhere.
Yeah,
after nowhere.
Yeah, after Nubby got jumped.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
The biasness and it's definitely a one-side thing. So I didn't think that match was going down the middle even to begin with. So
yeah, it ended exactly the way that I thought. They were just going to beat the hell out of each other. Like simple as that. So, but remember how we talked about earlier about gold? Well, the 5th match of the night was Acid Jazz coming to the ring without a VJ Price and a Miles Mercer but with both tag team titles in tow.
And yeah, without
become very
stereo.
important.
He didn't have his little boombox.
He did not have his boombox, but he had both belts.
Yeah, both belts.
And this is going to prove to be the mistake. So, took on Scott Spade. Match was pretty competitive, back and forth. A typical Scott Spade match. Let's be real. He tries to pick you apart. He just wants to hurt you. That's what he does. Acid Jazz, though, did steal the victory. But after the match is over, Logan Steele runs out from the back with the Call Your Shot bat. Because Acid Jazz brought both titles, those titles can be on the line. Because even in a tag team match with your partner there, only one person has to be pinned for you to lose those titles. So after hitting him, I think I remember him hitting him with the bat, then power slamming him. They started the match. Flat Top had no choice. 1, 2, 3. The Torture Killers finally, after a year of trying, are officially the tag team champions. So, it was genius. It was smart, and then they went online and mocked us because we all hoped he would go after James Creed. Because in real time, WWE's had one person use the Money in the Bank on a non-heavyweight title match. SCW now has one time that bat has not been used against the heavyweight champion.
Awesome theory.
Yeah, which I don't know what the hell that man was thinking, but sure, why not?
You know what Steele should have done though? He should have waited till WrestleTopia just to see what would happen.
Seeing as how the bat was supposed to be back above the ring at that point.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think it was ever stipulated that there's an expiration on it.
You get 1 calendar year, but he didn't win it in September. That was won by Matt Dwar, and then he eventually won it when Matt Dwar announced his retirement.
Yeah, how's Dwar doing?
He's renounced his retirement. That's why he is not back. So I do wish him the best if he listens to the show. If not, fuck you.
He does.
Yeah, he definitely. That was an interesting stipulation. They played it perfectly. Semi-main event. We saw the hometown DeCobra versus Benny Vargas. Vargas, since losing his Genesis title, has been on a losing streak. Well, that didn't change on Saturday night. And surprisingly, for the first time, we didn't see him try to cheat. And nobody cheated to have him lose. So no one helped DeCobra.
Good verbiage.
Yeah, my brain kind of shut off there for a second on how I wanted to say that. But it was very hard-hitting. I think Vargas found out who really hit the hardest because I would say Cobra's strikes were definitely stronger. He hit him then with his patented, running elbow drop forearm on the neck. Vargas told me the name of it, and honestly, I have forgotten it, but it was nothing to do with a cobra or a snake, which I was heavily disappointed in. But hey, it's still an interesting move, and it's beaten a lot of superstars. So, in the main event, we saw James Creed versus Dallas Calloway. Torture Killers at ringside, per usual. Calloway held his own. For being only in this business for now a calendar year, he held his own against our current heavyweight champion. This time, though, Creed was a little more ready. I jumped him right from the get-go, welcomed him to the business pretty much. We saw some cheating. The referee did throw out the Torture Killers at ringside, and the fatal flaw of a young wrestler comes into play as he continued to mock and jaw at the Torture Killers being sent to the back. Creed saw his opportunity, hit him with a low blow, hit him with his finisher, and 1, 2, 3. James Creed is still the heavyweight champion. And then the Torture Killers came out and celebrated. So now they have three belts now. So they have the tag team titles and the heavyweight title.
That's technically 2.
Okay, so technically 2, but you know what I mean. 3 of the members are holding gold in a way. Yeah, but yes, as a technicality, it's 2 different titles. But that was the end of Star Spangled Beatdown. We will be back for SCW at the Majestic Theater August 23rd. Matches will be announced shortly, hopefully.
Shortly, yeah.
Yeah.
To wake up.
We got like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll know.
Yeah. I think I already have high voltage kind of planned out. So
Ooh.
we'll see.
Love it. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, over on commentary with me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love making the calls with you, even though you yelled at me and didn't want to talk to me for a
I'm
whole.
sorry. Are you talking about when you were talking over me? That part?
Yes, because I was
Yeah.
told to call the action and something big was happening in the ring, and I just wanted to make sure the fans, heard it. So, my apologies again to you, but yeah, you definitely
I
just
don't accept
you
your
were
apology.
quiet, and then Chris could barely be heard, so I felt weird just talking to myself for an entire match.
I would too. Don't talk over Travis. I just I don't know what I can tell you.
Yep, I don't think I did the rest of the night actually.
Yeah,
It's
my
like, no,
best.
finish your conversation, whatever you got to say. I'll
I don't
just
know if you
listen.
heard my video from last week, but I'm a pretty petty motherfucker. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. I've heard.
Fucking A. Anyways, okay, awesome. Yeah, so we got through all the results and everything from last week. Let's talk about what's coming up this week: DreamWave, Emerge, IPW, and Wrestle League. I want to get through DreamWave because there are 3 shows that they're a part of this weekend. Looks like 2 of them are definitely like their regular scheduled like 2-night shows, and then obviously a free show as well. So I want to start with Friday. DreamWave presents Uprising Women Athlete 6. This is their all women show that they've been doing. I believe it started either the end of 23 or right at the beginning of 24. But this one's gonna be live from the Casey Club at 209 Gooding Street, LaSalle, Illinois. Pre-show meet and greet's gonna be at 5 p.m. in the lobby / parlor level. Main show doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time 7. You can get your tickets over at dreamwave.com. Link to all the tickets to all the shows are right there. Currently, Uprising 6 VIP tables for 4 are still available. Second row still available. General admission still available. Kids 10 and under still available. But all other tickets are currently sold out. Some of the matches that are booked for that night. You're going to see Maggie Lee put her Dreamwave Women's Championship on the line against Jada Stone. Rebecca J. Scott's going to put the Uprising alternative title on the line against Lainey Luck, which, didn't you just say Lainey's little beat up?
A little bit.
So we'll see how bad that attack is. Is it going to roll over into this Friday or not? We'll see. Megan Bain will be taking on Becca. Brittany Brooks will be going up against Kylie Alexa. The Hale twins will be in a tag team match against Blair Onyx and Abaddon. And there'll be a triple threat with Gypsy Max going up against Fallon Gray, going up against Erica Demia. The following day, on Saturday, DreamWave will be having 2 shows. One is a free show as DreamWave will be live at the Taste of the Illinois Valley. That's going to be on Saturday, August 2nd, live from the Centennial Park, 13th and West Street in Peru, Illinois. Bell time is going to be at 1. About 3-hour show for those who are going to be at the event. It is a free show, so they are asking to bring lawn chairs and blankets. And some of the matches that have been announced, you're going to see a mixed tag match. You're going to see a mixed tag match of Rebecca J. Scott and Bobby Orlando taking on Maggie Lee and Connor Hopkins. You're going to see another tag team. This is the Dreamwave Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals. So it's going to be the Hop taking on the Hype. Taking on, yeah, I don't know if we're going to. Don't ask.
They do hop.
I think so. They got hops. It'll be the Hype taking on Bang and Matthews. J-Rod will be going up against Brittany Brooks in a singles match. Stephen Wolf, Jordan Cross, and Matt Hatter will be in a triple threat match. Channing Thomas being brought to the ring by Sydney Bacabella. Will be going up against Hartenbauer. And what I could only assume might be the main event, if not that mixed tag, it'll be the Dreamwave Alternative title in a fatal four-way. You'll see Cody Lane, Christian Rose, Jay Marston, and Solomon Tupu. Same night, you can catch Dreamwave Saturday night show over at the Casey's Club. As I mentioned, 209 Gooding Street in LaSalle, Illinois. Doors will be open at 5. Bell time will be at 6. Tickets, again, are still available at Dreamwave Tickets or dreamwave.com. Link, follow to the flyer. Table for 4 still available. Second row tickets are still available. General admission still available. Kids 10 and under also still available. Rest tickets are currently sold out. Matches for that evening. They have no matches scheduled for the evening, but they do have the hands were dealt. So Nubby, do you know what that is?
No.
I don't either. But some of the participants is Connor Hopkins, Maggie Lee, The Real One, and Abaddon. So enter the dealer's choice lottery. I'm not quite sure what that is. But for those who want to know, go find out this Saturday. See what that is. That's all about. So again, 3 different shows by Dreamwave put on this weekend. 2 at the Casey Club. One's going to be at the Taste of the Illinois Valley. So check those out if you are in the area of LaSalle or Peru. Nubby, you want to do Wrestle League?
Sure, I can do that.
Sure. Thanks, buddy.
Like right now. I'm gonna do that right now.
Right now, why we still got internet?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? In order to make a fucking app work, you have to fucking delete it and bring it back. I'm gonna give you a second chance, like a psycho bitch that you fucking don't want to date, but that booty. We all know one.
I mean, I had similar problems when I was using Skype on an app, and then just shit wouldn't work, so I went to the web. And Zoom did that to me too a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's fucking weird. Fucking technology.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, garbage. All right, so Wrestle League presents Takeover, and it's first time in Villa Park this Saturday, August 2nd. It's the VFW Post to 801, 39 East St. Charles Road in Villa Park, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time 7 p.m., pre-show 6:45 p.m. General admission tickets, $25. All right. For the Women's Championship, we have Brittany Kay defending her championship against Mayari, formerly known as Maya Karas. Blair Onyx. Travis. Blair Onyx. Be taking on Sanika Sunshine. He acknowledges Blair Onyx.
She's awesome. I'm still debating on going to the all women show for Frontline Pro next weekend. I'm really close to making it like an actual weekend vacation, since I rarely ever take vacations. Like going up on a Friday, coming home on a Sunday. Blair Onyx and Angel are the top 2 people I'm excited to see if I do go. So still in the works. I really do want to go though. You got show too.
Sierra's going. I think Sierra's on the card.
Sierra's going. Okay, all 3 of them. All 3 of
them.
I know there's more.
I would go, but I do have an appearance to make out in Joliet next Saturday.
Oh, the Jackhammers game?
Yeah.
Slammers. That's right.
Jackhammer.
Right. Yeah, why'd they change their name? Why'd they change their name?
I thought they were always the Slammers.
No, they're the Joliet Jackhammers up until I think 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Google it. I'm not wrong. I promise you. I went to a Joliet Jackhammers game in 2010. Yeah.
That's weird. Well, I never knew. I never knew there were more teams like that around this vicinity. I was always around. At the time it was the Crestwood Cougars, now Windy City Thunderbolts.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I really, and you know what? And God, I really wish I went to a game last year to see Jenks coach.
Oh yeah. God rest his soul.
R.I.P. Bobby.
We have the Battle of the Caribbean Cartel, if you will. It will be Jesus DeSafio and Razi taking on Alfredo Maris and Louis the Wrench. This all started at their anniversary show, and it's been going downhill ever since. So we'll see what happens. For the Urban Honor Crown, we have Muggsy James taking on Mike Strong. I almost said Muggsy Strong. I mean, Muggsy is strong, but...
It'd be a solid tag team name.
Oh, yeah. Muggsy, book it. I know you want to. I know you still listen to the show. For the tag team titles, we have No Priv taking on the Lorenzos. For the Proven Championship, we have Disco Ray defending against J.R. Lindsay, who hates bald people for some reason. And then for the heavyweight title, we have Humek the champion defending against the Ewok. And that is Wrestle League TakeOver, first time in Villa Park. Saturday, August 2nd at the VFW Post 2801 39 East St. Charles Road, Villa Park, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time 7 p.m., pre-show 6:45 p.m., intermission $25. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pex, we got for Emerge, brother.
Emerged is August 22nd, presents E89 Cell Block. This is going to be at the Bartholomew Community Fairgrounds, 750 West, 200 South, Columbus, Indiana. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell will be at 7 p.m. General admission is $10 ahead of time, $12 at the door. They do have a special that if you spend $30, you get 4 tickets. And then front row is $15. As always, people, the card is subject to change, but let's go into some of the card. We have Matt Dizzle versus Avery Hertz in a singles competition. Tag team championship is on the line as Alien Youth versus the Dead Presidents. We have a triple threat match with Eric Surge, Jordan Cage, and Anthony Totelli. Sounds super Italian. We have a 6-man tag match as well. Man, these are popping up a lot. Unfortunately, this is not a elimination style. But we have JD.
That's where they fuck up.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. The eliminations have been like the best, and we were on a roll of everyone doing them for a while. So it's like they almost listen to us talk about it. It's crazy.
Oh, everyone listens to what I say. That's why we had another Evolution pay-per-view. That's why there's Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in the 6-man, we have JD Mariani, PB Smooth, and Kendall Fry versus Ace Perry and Original Sins. In a singles competition, we have Braden Lee versus everyone's favorite TikTok OVW wrestler, Jack Vaughn. Anyone doesn't know who Jack Vaughn is, he makes a lot of videos, just like Big Ben Bishop, where they pretty much tell you the entire wrestling business behind the scenes in a funny way. I don't know how funny it is. Some of them is fun. Some of them are fun. The women's championship is on the line as Casey Clay versus Marty Bell. The Outbreak championship is on the line in singles competition as well as Casey King versus Jason Hotch. Jesus. That was my bad on that one. That was in a weird stutter phase. But Casey King versus Jason Hotch for the Outbreak championship. And apparently this one's been in the books for a while. It's almost like Logan Steele versus Terry. It's been booked a few times, and they find they're going to make it happen. But we have a steel cage match as the Emerge Championship is on the line. Paragon versus Ashton Aldis. Adonis. Sorry. Wow, man, I can't read right now. Let me try that one more time. Steel cage match for the Emerge Championship as Paragon versus Ashton Adonis. And that is the card for Emerge 89 Cell Block this Saturday, August 2nd.
Awesome. I think the last thing we got is IPW.
Yeah, we do.
After a month off?
A little over a month, yeah.
A month, yeah.
Actually, 2 months.
A beginning of the month IPW show.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually that's towards the back end, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, there is one on the back end.
There is yeah.
Well, even better.
I'll tell you right off the rip, Matt. Apex, whoever the fuck you are at this moment. If you ever want to bring your kid to a wrestling show, this is definitely one of the ones you would want to do it because it is Sunday during the day.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's very, in the nicest way of saying it, it's very intimate because of the size of the room that they wrestle in. So
Okay.
there's not really a bad seat.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's one IPW is up there with Rocket Pro and SCW, and it's not even like you don't even have like the RPW like production to it, but you have the wrestling because it brings in Wrestle League guys and veterans. And I mean, I know we're gonna go through the match card here in a minute, but I mean, I think the last IPW show I went to, there were 4 different company title belts on the line at that show, and it's like the wrestling the title, like the guy's title. I think Wrestle League's title, RPW's title, C3's title, and I think there was one more.
Well, I think Emerge was one, but I don't know if it was at that show particularly. But
They have had it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's definitely like if your kid ever want to go to a wrestling show but not be out all night, this show's during the day. So Nubby will tell you. Go ahead, Nubby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Right now. Do it.
Yeah, IPW returns this Sunday, August
IP
3rd.
freely. Sorry.
And if you're new to this, the I
Do I got
stands
Tourette's?
for
Is that my thing? Do I got Tourette's and I just don't fucking know it? Like,
probably.
right?
The I.
Sorry, that's not me.
The I stands for Illiana.
All right.
In case no one knew. Illiana Pro Wrestling. And it is this Sunday, August 3rd, at the VFW Post 311, 22341 Governor's Highway in Bridgeton Park, Illinois. Doors open at 3 p.m. Bell time, 4 p.m. Tickets are $15 for general admission. Kids, if you are 10 years old or under, they are only $10. All right. We have the pre-show Ask Rion Anything again, and this usually goes off the rails. You can ask Rion Skills, the tribal liaison, anything.
Anything.
Apex, you wanna challenge that theory? I want you to go this Sunday and ask him if he'd book you in a match that day. He might do it. I'm not gonna lie. He might get a hold of the powers of be, and he might throw you in a match that night.
But
As Nubby, what? Maybe not guaranteed, but what's the percentage of a possibility that he actually does it?
I say it's a high percentage. I can't give you an exact number, but and here's the thing: he'll give you what you want, but there's always a catch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's one of those like monkey paw things where you make your wish, but there's some like weird twist to it.
Do you ever see that triple threat match with Nubby, Rion, and Steve?
No. Do I want to?
No, I don't even want to see again.
It's so impressive.
You just named 3 people. I'm like, out of all that, I think Nubby is.
It's so aggressive. The fact that Steve's in the corner soiling himself in the middle of the fucking match that he's in, watching the other side of the ring of what's happening, dude, it was. I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do here.
Just laugh, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go the way it should have.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just say that.
Got it.
It was a bad day all around, and it led to an even bad match. And I don't hear the end of it because I got slapped in the ear, lost hearing, and
Oh, literally, you didn't hear the end of it. I
exactly.
thought that was like a phrase, like I've never heard the end of this. No,
Yeah.
like I literally couldn't.
I get reminded in the IPW chat a lot.
Okay.
It gets brought up here a lot too.
Yeah, that too. But at least I don't get to see it on here.
Hmm.
They always show the one clip. But we're not going to get that this Sunday.
Okay.
So,
Not gonna.
again, ask Rion anything. Also, the medallion tournament will be explained. And I can kind of explain how it's going to go as Rion kind of gave the gist of it on the Power Hour this week. The medallion, we've talked about it before. It's a guaranteed title shot. You get 2 medallions, and if you cash in on one and you are successful, you get to cash in again on another championship. But if you don't succeed, it becomes null and void on both medallions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we talked about this. I like that.
Now, this tournament's a little bit different than what we have seen in the past. Apparently, this is an old IPW way of doing things. There's 4 competitors in this tournament, and it's kind of a round robin kind of deal. If I guess that's how it's being described, and from what I understand, there's going to be 6 matches total in this tournament between these guys. Right? That should be 6, right?
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to read them off anyways.
Oh, there we go. Hey, we got it right in front of you. Fuck.
I got it right in front of me, so I might as well read it. So, if I heard correctly, a victory is 2 points, and a draw is 1 point for each competitor. That's pretty much the gist of the tournament. And we actually have the pairings for each round. So, in the first round, it will be Jason Dre Marquis taking on Stampede Larkin. And then Muggsy James will be taking on Jimmy Carrot. That is the first round. Now, it doesn't matter who really wins. Well, I mean, it matters to them. But for us, it doesn't really matter because there's no really, it's not elimination. It's all a point system. Round 2, you will see Muggsy James take on JCM Dre Marquis. And then Stampede Larkin takes on Jimmy Carrot. And then the third and final round, JCM Marquis take on Jimmy Carrot. Muggsy James will take on Stampede Larkin. Again, not elimination. It's based on a point system. One with the highest points wins the tournament and is the new medallion holder. In other matches, though, we have for the second CD championship, Marcelo Spade defending championship in a triple threat against Kindle Fire and Gustavo. For the Rocket Pro Wrestling Zero Gravity title, we have Aaron Stone defending championship against Mayari, otherwise known as Myra Carras. God, too many letters.
Too much words.
I hate words. And then in a special attraction series, now I'm surprised that the title is not online, but it'll be Nick Diamond taking on Steve Michaels, who is the current Rocket Pro heavyweight champion. I mean, it still could end up being a title match later on.
That could change.
It could. But right now it's not, but it's just a special match. And I think I'm looking forward to this match the most because this is one of the Nick Diamond's biggest challenges. And Nick Diamond, as much as I want to punch him in the face sometimes, he is on a roll. I think he has to be on TV at some point. He's got it. and I think this match will prove it.
For Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think the kid's got a freaking ton of talent. He's changed his body around. Looks fantastic. Makes me want to hit the gym a little bit more because he is. I mean, I understand I've been sitting on the couch for 8 months, but dang, this kid's putting in freaking work. And the crowd has turned. They love him. I don't know if it's love to hate. With the shows I've been at where he's at, they love him. So
He's still Karen, but
he's still a little bit, yeah. He's still a little complainer. I won't say that. I said he's on my list of somebody that in 2026 I really want to get in the ring with. So,
well, it could happen. So that's IPW this Sunday, August the 3rd. VFW Post 311, 22341 Governor's Highway, Richmond Park, Illinois. Doors open at 3 p.m., bell time 4 p.m. General admission tickets are $15. Kids, if you're 10 or under, it's $10.
nice.
Great. I know that we are in the middle of the week. You want to mention who's on Power Hour just for the hell of it, anyways?
Maybe someone didn't watch and they'll go and watch it now.
Yeah. Let me just go back because I don't remember the name.
That's
Wait, wasn't it or was that last week, the Twins?
It was the Twins were last week.
Okay.
I know this is a frontline guy.
Taylor Red Little, right?
Yeah, something like that.
He's the commentator for Frontline and something else, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no regrets wrestling.
There we go. No regrets.
Or no regrets.
No regrets.
Not even a single letter?
Not even a single letter. Cool. Awesome. Great show. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh,
fuck.
If you guys don't know how to find the Power Hour, or if you don't know how to find, I don't know, Jedi Talk, hell, if you don't know how to find the show that you're watching right now, maybe my other show, you can find all the announcements and links to the. Oh, Love and Intoxicated Men, they still exist. You know, on the on season, I guess that's a thing. Okay. You can find the announcements of when those shows are dropped if you just follow our Discord channel, Freaknet Studios over on Discord. So yeah, go over there, see announcements. You see, Pex has his daily vitamin and supplement recommendations over in his little sponsor section. So
yep, actually been on schedule this week, so
a lot easier, yeah, when you give me the information.
A lot easier that I'm a day ahead now too.
Yeah, fuck it.
If I start working on the place, though, I'll do them all one day.
By the looks of everything, without jinxing it, we should be back on our regularly scheduled day next Monday. We're going to cover the results of hopefully all 3 DreamWave shows, as well as Emerge and IPW. Next week, Frontline Pro comes back after a long hiatus for their all-women show. We're going to cover the match card of that, as well as All-American Wrestling. Rocket Pro Wrestling is going to be at the Slammers game. Maybe we'll have some information as far as that goes. ARW, Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment, and POW are also going to have shows next week, and we'll cover those.
Is Ego Pro at that one, or was that just this past week?
Eagle Pro might be at that. I'll have to double check.
I think they're at that. Yeah, they are.
Not the one they were talking about.
Yeah. So
okay, I'll see if I can get a card from him.
Honestly, there could be a lot more shows for next week. Those are the ones that I know of and verify. I gotta run through everything and.
Yeah, I'll check with them.
It's really hard when I do everything. So
I think Eagle Pro is also at Thunderbolts this week.
I know they were supposed to be. Was that yesterday or today? They were supposed to be there. I saw the ring on their page. I think it was actually this morning. The ring on their page flooded with water. Like they had it outside already.
That was
pouring.
I think that was at a different.
Was it, dude? They were having fun, but I was like, dude, I would have just wrestled in it. It looks cool.
Okay, well, we didn't get a chance to do it on Monday, obviously, but you guys got any final freaking thoughts about wrestling? I mean, let me ask one question, then you guys talk about whatever you want to talk about. How do you feel about a 2-night SummerSlam coming up this weekend?
Necessary? I forgot. Again, I'm excited for one of the days, and then I'm like, oh wait, I got 2 nights of wrestling.
Yeah, is it necessary? Is SummerSlam 2 nights necessary?
I think so.
So it can be. And I was excited for it a year ago. But there's too many PLEs in between, and it's hard to get excited for another one, especially a 2-nighter, when there hasn't been much of a build for SummerSlam.
I feel like it's been dead. Like we were talking, I think on Monday, and I kept seeing the Drew McIntyre stuck. I'm like, why does that matter? Isn't like SummerSlam in like 4 weeks? And there was like, no, it's a Saturday. Wow, I was blown away. I'm not used to them also being the first weekend of the month, but I think they're also trying to get in before football season starts.
I'm just like, I'd be more excited about it if there was a strong build and we didn't have so many PLEs in between. I would have been, I don't know, I think I would have been better if Punk didn't have that match with Cena already. I think it would have been a better SummerSlam match if they just kept building up to it. I hate the fact there's so many PLEs now. I get it, content, but you're taking away from everything else. It's just insane.
No, solid points. Yeah, I'm kind of in the concept of I'm excited but not excited. Is it going to be way too much? I mean, if you're going to try to build it as a WrestleMania, I think it's going to fall short.
Oh, it is definitely going to fall short of WrestleMania. I mean, it was going to either way because you're not supposed to top WrestleMania. Yeah. You're supposed to just top last year's SummerSlam. Yeah. And this SummerSlam is probably going to fall short of Backlash at this point.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, looking at it, because this is 2 nights, if you include NXT, there's 4 PLEs this month alone.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get a hold of Jay to go over the show this weekend because we haven't done that in a while. But some of the matches that have been announced, Tiffany Stratton will put the title on the line against Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll will be taking on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Gunther will be going up against CM Punk. Judgment Day, and keep in mind, this is night 1. Judgment Day, so both championship matches are on night 1. Judgment Day, Raquel and Roxanne are going against Flair and Bliss. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso will be going up against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn will be taking on Karrion Kross. If Kross wins, Zayn has to say the words, Kross was right. If Zayn wins, Kross must say, I was wrong. Stupid. Night 2, Cena will put the title on the line against Cody Rhodes. Naomi, Rhea, and Io Sky are in a triple threat match. So it's WrestleMania, but Bianca, Naomi inside Bianca. Becky Lynch versus Valkyria in a disqualification match. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, which that's going to be my freaking thought. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles, and the Wyatt Six versus Andrade and Phoenix versus DIY versus Fraxium versus Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits in a TLC title match. I'm going to start out my freaking thought. I saw on social media that both Haku and Rikishi canceled appearances this weekend of SummerSlam. Speculation is they are going to be at ringside for the steel cage match. I am honestly excited, and I hope to God that they get involved some way because I do believe both of them can still go, especially Haku.
Okay.
Yeah, the weird thing is I know him more as WCW's main than I know his WWF Haku. But either way, that fucking Tongan death grip that he did was one of the, like, as a child, it was terrifying to think about. Like, absolutely horrifying.
I almost did that on Saturday.
It should have, man. It's such a...
I had my thumb out ready, and then I just went to a regular nerve hold. I'm like, God damn it, this is so heelish, but I gotta... I am... Oh, the match was... Anyways.
It just amazed me, like, throughout all this bloodline, like, story, like, you haven't gotten, like, as many living bloodline members in one spot, like, through all of it. It's insane. Like, you know, you think you would have gotten that so far, but I'm excited to see that happen. I like when legends do come back to WWE, and the fact that these two men, their fathers are going to be there is pretty cool. So That's my freaking thought. How about you, Pex? I'll let you go next.
I don't have one this week. Not a lot.
Fuck you. No, shut.
Yeah.
Nubby, go ahead. Fucking Wednesday. You had fucking enough time.
I didn't have a thought. I didn't think too much into it.
No, fucking thing. Shut up. Go ahead, Nubby.
Well, I guess I technically didn't have my own special one, but I figured we were all going to talk about the same thing. Hogan. I know it hits differently for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to. I mean, if we wanted to, we can discuss all of it. But the childhood in us. I mean, it something died with him.
I'm on the same side as what Kevin Nash said. Despite of what he said or what he's done, he's still a person. And for people to go on to social media saying like, "Good, glad he's gone, thank God," it's disrespectful. And granted, yes, there's things that he hasn't done, but nobody's perfect. First of all, but when you are a celebrity like he is, and you're in a spot like he is, those things are going to shine more than anything else. Everyone is guilty of doing something that somebody else would deem horrendous, horrifying, not something that you should be doing, kind of thing. But when we do it, nobody knows because we're not constantly being looked at through cameras and social media and all that stuff. So I'm not justifying what he has done. Some of the things he said in his past, horrible, but because of me and who I am as a personal believer in God and everything, and the fact that he was a born-again Christian and realized the mistakes he made were horrifying, and he, prayed for forgiveness on that stuff, I can't fault a man for the stuff that he did years ago. When somebody admits that they made mistakes and tried to be better from it, it's like, how do you fault him, for something like that? Worse of all, go on social media and say that him being dead is a good thing. Because he has kids and a wife and friends and shit. It's unfortunate he passed. I'm glad that we were able to do the 10-bell salute for him at SCW, and the fact that we also did it for Ivan. Even though Ivan's been gone for nearly a month, the fact that SCW still did that is a good thing. I'm glad they did. Any time of passing of a wrestler, regardless if it's Hulk Hogan, Ivan Manson, Priest, it needs to be recognized and needs to be respected and, acknowledged, not torn apart or criticized, just because, again, he did something years ago that you want to what's the word? Base his entire career off of that, or like this one person based on that. Yeah,
it's basing his existence, and that's the thing. From what I've seen online, and it's as you were saying, like it was mistakes that were made. He atoned for them. That wasn't his whole being. This man created to this extent what wrestling is nowadays. It wouldn't be as big and kept growing the way it was if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan. So let's be real. There's other superstars, but for some reason, Hulk Hogan was the attraction that helped elevate with the other superstars to make it sports entertainment. Okay, that's number one. Number two, people need to stop with this whole thing, the criticism of his death, the cheering. And mostly it wasn't because of the racial stuff that had popped up. It was a lot of it, and I'm not going to get political here, but it's because of his political affiliation. That's literally what brought a lot of this out, and we need to realize that people need to stop with that. I don't care what political affiliation you are. If you respect people, you respect people. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And we see this too much nowadays. And I don't even know, Travis, if you saw the reports today. It finally came out during his autopsy of he died of staph infection from that last surgery. The complications of staph infection. Yeah, that's what it wound up being that led to his heart stopping. So it's just sad. I came across Brooke Hogan's page on Instagram, and the things that people were saying about her and to her and telling her how to feel. That's her fucking dad. Shut up. Like, she knew him better than any of us. Their family knew it better than any of us. You are a fan. Stop taking it so personally.
Yeah. I mean, she has her own reasons on why she's doing what she's doing. We saw Hogan Knows Best, and as much as reality TV is fake at times, we can, being in the business too, we kind of see how people are, and I get why she kept her distance. I get it. I mean, her mom is a whack job. I'm gonna go on. I'm saying it. She is a fucking whack job. I seen a recent fucking video of her. She's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She's, yes, Hogan or Terry made some mistakes in his relationship. That's on him, but she was no saint. I'll just say this, and on the Power Hour, C-Red said it best. You have to separate the character from the person. Character is what we are focusing on mostly because of what the character did for the business. Revolutionized it, put it on the map, made Vince McMahon a lot of fucking money to be able to carry on into the new generation, into the Attitude Era, and so on. And then, in WCW, Hogan, if it wasn't for him going to NWO, would we have Monday Night Wars? We don't know. Sure, yeah. Sting would have been a great heel, but we don't know. And then, you got Terry, an asshole for what he's done backstage, being a racist. I understand why people are still mad at him because he said some shit, fucking inappropriate, shitty, and his apology was backhanded because he only cared about getting caught. That's just the way it is. But you still have to separate it. And honestly, if you're only going after it because of the whole thing with Trump, you better not be an Undertaker fan because he's a Trump supporter too.
100%. 100%.
And if you are, sorry, Travis.
No, you're fine. No, keep going. You're good. No.
If you are quick to cancel somebody on that, which I get it, and then this was also an example on Power Hour as well. But on my take is if you are easily canceling people for stuff like this, and you're still listening to R. Kelly, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
It's one of the things where, like, and this is a perfect example, but people's political affiliations shouldn't dictate a friendship or how you're going to treat those people. I know for a fact that obviously my stepbrother and I, who host a podcast together and have been doing it for almost 10 years, have different political views. I know me and Pax have different views. I'm assuming me and Nubby have different political views, but we never allow that to interfere with who we are as people. We still respect it. If something was to happen to Nubby, it's not going to be like, well, that probably wouldn't happen if, he went to the right side, because that shit doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Hogan's political views don't dictate anything. Just because he supported somebody, it's like, come on now. It's insane.
And you don't have to support his political views. Yeah, as much as some of us might not be on that side, it's fine. And him being a racist kind of made that situation harder to deal with. I'm sure if the racist thing didn't happen, or if his apology was a little bit better, maybe the Trump thing would have been an easier way to take things. Because again, if you are just shitting on him for that alone and still cheer for the Undertaker, you are a hypocrite. I'm just saying.
I think for people, and I don't mean to speak, cancel me if you think I'm speaking for you, but whatever. It's just my thought process. I think the difference that people make between Undertaker and Hulk Hogan is that when you look at the Undertaker, his gimmick and his career, it's a complete 180 from how the Undertaker is on his podcast, how he is in real life, and all this other shit. Hogan merged his entire life into being Hulkamania. That's why, like, when Hogan was at when Hogan was at GOP and he was promoting Trump, he did the whole fucking "what you gonna do," ripping the shirt and doing all that. Like, you're blending your wrestling life and your personal life into that. And I think for that reason, a lot of people won't be able to divide the two people. It's very simple.
Right.
Look at Look at Glenn Jacobs. People love Kane. That dude went into an election as a Republican, won as a Republican, supported Trump, has all his Republican views, but people still love the character Kane because they don't associate the two things together, just like they don't associate Undertaker and Mark Calloway together. But at the end of the day, Hulk Hogan never was Terry Bollea. He was always the immortal Hulk Hogan, whether it was Hollywood or the 80s guy, you know? And it's, if you were able to sit there and think to yourself, they are two different people, and Hulkamania never, you know, dropped the N-word on TV while talking about vitamins. You know, Hogan just happened to do it on a radio show when he was talking about
it was actually a private conversation. He apparently didn't know he was even being recorded. Gotcha. So for one, that's illegal in itself.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Well, it depends on what state, because all states are different.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I think in like Texas and stuff like that, it's not. In Illinois, it is. You have to. That's why when we're doing Skype, everything's like, make sure you tell everyone that you're recording with. That's you know. So yeah, there's a lot of two-party consent states and stuff like that, which I understand that. And again, and you can, and I know you weren't doing it, and I'm not going to do it either. I'm not going to justify the fact that he didn't know he was being recorded. He's still using those words are fucking ignorant. Just yeah.
And the thing is, like when it first came out, and he got canceled like pretty quick out of the Hall of Fame, I didn't really I listened, but it was one of those situations I didn't hear it. But when it came out again, I really listened to it. It was really bad. And to a point where he admitted that he was racist. That's what's throwing people fucking through a loop at this point. Okay, he said he was a little racist. First of all, anyone who says that, you're a fucking idiot, because you're either racist or you're not. There's no in between. So fuck off if you are. Yeah. And just him throwing the N-word like that, I mean, good Lord, man. That's fucked up. I mean... Yep. Look, we used to say dumb shit. Yeah, the word came out of my mouth a bunch of times, but not like that. I drop a wrench on my foot, I called it the N-word. But I'm not racist. I love everybody. Yeah. I don't even like saying the word anymore. I haven't. That's just. I think no one should use it at all.
I'll be honest with you. I will use it if it's in a song. Just because I'm singing a song. I'll tell you right now, though, when you're driving a Lincoln Navigator as a white guy, dropping that word as you're singing along to a song in Ford Heights, yeah, you kind of rethink what you're doing in life. Because, yeah, no, absolutely fucking not. But
when I'm singing along, I pause.
I'll tell you what, I'm when we're done recording, I'm going to tell you the song that I sing along to, and you're going to understand why I can't pause. Because, first off, it's a catchy song. You'll understand it when I tell you what it's called. But that's the thing. It's like, and I think, dude, I've listened to podcasts where African American guys are on there saying, like, I don't care if white people are singing our music. That means they're listening. I don't care if they say the word during the music. It's the hard R that people need to, fucking watch out what they're saying. But I mean, I think Theo Vaughn. I don't know if you guys know who that is or watch a podcast. But he's had African American guys on his side, and they always talk about that stuff. And he's like, if white people are out there singing it through our music, I don't care. If they're yelling it at us, that's a completely different story. And I see it on that point. Like when you use it through what the fuck is pop culture and stuff like that, I can understand it. You know, I've never been a big rap guy, but there are certain songs I do like. And some of those songs just happen to have that word in it. And it's like, well, do I never listen to the song anymore? Do I try to find a radio edit? Because the radio edit's not going to edit that word out, you know? It's, but the way Hogan did it was not.
Nah.
There was no A at the end of that word, but.
Nah. Well, I honestly, in my mind, A or the hard R, it doesn't matter to me. It's still the word. I'm afraid to say, the Spanish word for, for black. I'm afraid to say it sometimes.
Negra?
I'm afraid to say it, honestly.
No, it's I'm more bothered about writing out the country.
Niger?
Yeah.
Niger?
Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead and write.
I questioned it when I was a child, when I was learning that shit in school. I'm like, is that a bad word? And they told me what the actual pronouncing is. I'm like, okay, I still never said it because I didn't care about to learn other countries at that point. I was a kid, didn't care about school.
Yeah.
But so basically, there's two things. One, don't say the word, even if someone lets you say it to them. Because you might actually get used to it and call somebody else the word, and they won't take it lightly. I done it. I do it with this one person at work. He didn't mind it. We called each other all the time, and then I called it to the wrong person, and luckily we were able to talk it over, and he sat me down. We were good. The other thing is, when it came to this Hogan situation, people are going to feel how they feel. Nobody has a right to tell anybody how to feel. Just let them feel it and don't fight about it. Because at the end of the day, someone's going to feel a certain type of way. I feel how I feel. When it comes to the character, a part of me, died because that's a childhood. That's my childhood right there. And it makes you think about life. So I'm separating the two. Hulk Hogan was, even though he wasn't my favorite wrestler, Macho Man was. I still marked out when he beat Ric Flair at Bash at the Beach. Even my dad marked out. I never heard him scream before. That was the only time. He doesn't scream when I wrestle. Whatever. And then
yeah, but everyone else does because nobody gets pops.
Yeah. And then you got Terry, piece of shit. Not gonna say I'm happy he's dead. That will never come out of my mouth. But still a piece of shit. Wish he'd made better choices.
Okay. Apex, anything else? You want to join in on this conversation of three white guys talking about the N-word?
No, I'm good because I was once the token white guy and was granted access to that word, and I felt super uncomfortable about it. So I eventually just stopped. It didn't make sense. I don't care if they were cool with it around that. I just respect everybody on that level, and just that's all I got on that.
I had a coworker I used to work with at the company I'm at now. He recently left. He's half white, half black. Awesome dude. And it's wild, like he came up to me one day and he's like, "You ever say the N-word?" And I was like, "Nah, unless it's in a song, no." Why? He's like, "I'm gonna let you." He's like, "I'm good." He's like, "No, I'm giving you a pass." I'm like, "Absolutely not." Like, no, I'm not falling for that again.
Not falling for that again. Wait a minute.
just want to throw over a joke in there. That's a good topic, Nubby. I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah. So, R.I.P. Hogan.
Travis, real quick too. Yeah. I feel the next major domino to fall for wrestler probably Ric Flair, if that were to go.
Oh, he's going to 100
to die.
He's going to.
I think like the impactful wrestlers that we've seen, the next person of age that we would probably expect to be going soon that meant a lot would probably be Ric Flair.
He's passing Betty White.
Here's what I'm telling you. That dude has already died twice.
Also true, actually.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing too. Is like as soon as like Ozzy died.
Oh my God!
Hogan died. Ryan Sandberg just died.
That was in 2 weeks. Oh my God!
Yeah. Phil Collins is in hospice right now.
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, and even all the other ones. Chuck Mangione died. There's a couple other artists.
Yeah, I thought that was fake originally. Actually, like the guy.
I thought that was just a character from King of the Hill.
100%. Yeah. When you find out that Chuck Mangione was real, craziest thing in my life was that.
Yeah, but dude, it's just like when I sit there and I think about all the people who are still alive that I don't understand: Dolly Parton, Clint Eastwood, George Strait, people like that.
Willis is apparently
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Keith Richards, man. All these guys are still alive. How?
That one surprises me. I'm not going to lie. That man did more drugs than anybody we have named so far, and he is thick and stronger.
I know a lot of people hate 2025 for the people who died. I'm gonna be honest with you. We grew up in a generation where there were a lot of badass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
This year's not over yet.
No, we have too much time. We're only 7 out of 12 months, and that's what's scary.
The one that's gonna hurt me the most, and I know it's gonna happen within the next 5 years at most, is gonna be Clint Eastwood.
Oh my God, I guess right. He's still around too, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
Bruce Willis is
mid-90s.
not wrong, man. He's not looking good. He doesn't even remember he was an action movie star. That's sad.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
We lost Mongo.
Yeah.
Mongo passed away too. Yeah, dude.
Bear, 85 Bear, former wrestler.
Yeah.
That man battled. I'm glad he got to see himself put in the Hall of Fame, though. I know he couldn't say much, but I'm glad he got to see it.
Yeah. P. Rose doesn't get to say the same.
No.
Fucking P. Rose dies months later. He gets fucking the bang.
Oh, yeah, we're okay with this now.
Fuck him. Fuck the commissioner of baseball. Fuck that, dude. It sucks, dude. But you know what? It's all you could do is just appreciate the work that they put on this business. And for me, and as they said, the one that's gonna hurt the most is gonna be Clint Eastwood. Dude's in his mid-90s, been smoking and banging everything his whole entire fucking life.
God.
He's not long for this earth, man, and it sucks. And I'm gonna hate to see him go, but
Yeah, we wish death upon no one. We hope these people live
all
the way till it's actually time for them to go, because too many people have gone too early.
Gene Hackman fucking died.
Hackman.
Dude, it's fucking 2025 sucks. Anyways, this is not.
We can keep going. Let's wrap this up.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, come on, this freaking show with me. We'll talk about fucking people who are gonna die soon. Anything else wrestling related we want to talk about?
No sports shows this weekend.
Cool, awesome.
Get out there.
Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you go and join our Discord, Freaknet Studios Discord. If you need a link for it, go over to the Freaknet Studios Facebook page, this freaking show Facebook page, JFW's Facebook page. If for some reason those Discord links aren't working, reach out to us. I'll get you sent a new one. I don't know if you're able to actually search and find us on Discord, but I'd love to grow that community over there, and that way you guys have access to all the podcasts that are part of Freaknet Studios. So go ahead and join that. Make sure you subscribe to us over on YouTube so you can watch these episodes, and you get a notification when they show up. Or if you continue to listen, Spotify, Apple, subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us out. So that's all I got.
I believe we can.
Ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I'm Travesty.
And I am the Fashion Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
And I am the top of the food chain, Apex.
And thank you for listening to the episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.